way, particularly not a client of Graham's stature. I fear for the city, then. Jake Tanner. I offer my right hand. Oliver Graham. I resist the urge to say, I know, and Graham avoids any mention of the fact that my left hand is a prosthetic. We shake and I gesture for him to follow me down the hall to my office. Graham's got a good game face. I lost my left foot and hand to an IED explosion in Afghanistan 5 years ago. For some people, the prosthetics bring out pity. For others, it's a turn-on. Athletes like Graham are often in the first category. They are afraid my loss of limbs is contagious. Early on, I might have felt that way too, but the long war had consequences and veteran amputees were one of them. I came to terms with my loss and decided I was just glad to be alive. I take a seat behind my desk and wait for Graham to settle into one of the leather club chairs that set me back a cool grand. My sisters and mother decorated my office, and I'd sat in the damn things for a month before the credit card bill showed up, or I might have sent them back to the store. What can I do for you? Crazed fan or scorned woman? I ask. A man like Graham, who lives much of his life in the media spotlight, probably has more than a few security concerns. Or it could be that he wants to run a background check on a potential employee, or hell, even a new girlfriend. When I began Tanner Security 4.5 years ago after getting out of the Army, I didn't realize that my bread and butter would be made off of people who wanted to know other people's secrets. 8 years in the Army failed to ferret out every atom of idealism, but security work did it in half the time. I'd like to say it was either or both, but I'm here because of my cousin. He hooks his sunglasses on the collar of his dark gray t-shirt and pulls a large envelope wrapped in plastic from his messenger bag. I try not to look surprised, but plastic wrap suggests evidence and fingerprints. Hold on. I leave and grab a box of latex gloves in the bottom shelf of the storage cabinet down the hall. Back in my office, I snap a glove over my good hand and strip the plastic film from the envelope. Sorry, he apologizes as I peel off a second layer of wrap. We didn't have any plastic bags. This is better than nothing. The side of the envelope had been ripped open. I tap on it, and 2 ordinary sheets of cheap copy paper slide out. I know who you are. As I read the words aloud, Graham's brows tighten in anger. The second page is a printout of a screenshot of someone's Twitter feed dated 3 years ago. The tweets are innocuous. The avatar is of a cat wearing sunglasses in front of a planet. The tweets range from horror over a Blade Runner remake to a posting of a cat wearing glasses. There are a lot of cat-related tweets. I'm surmising that there is something more to this story than a cat tweeting pictures of other cats. I look inside the envelope, but there's nothing else there. Some sick motherfucker sent this to my cousin Natalie a week ago. He jabs a long finger on the desk. I want you to find out who it is. Why not go to the police? I turn the papers over as I process Graham's statement. I didn't know he had a cousin. He's kept that well hidden. There aren't any identifying marks that I can see. Devin Zacks, my computer expert, would probably be able to tell me which printer was used just by smelling the ink. Because we've tried them before and they were completely ineffective. We don't trust them. You and Natalie? My whole family. I've never heard of the Grahams having any problems that necessitated police intervention. As far as I recalled, Graham's family was from the Midwest, some state starting with a vowel, but I don't follow the gossip papers. My baby sister, Sabrina, might know something. I make a mental note to check with her tonight. Is your cousin hiding somewhere? She in witness protection? No. He looks confused. But I am too. I know who you are is a threat directed at people who are hiding their identities. I try a different angle. How was it delivered? It was delivered with the